Rochelle and May will stay on that story. Switching gears now, Clark County is putting prison inmates to work through a special program, and Kelly King joining us now to explain that.
It's actually called the Pride Program, and it's through the Clark County Sheriff's Office. Inmates were at a Springfield church today working alongside volunteers. The church says, though, how they landed the inmates' help was no coincidence.
I definitely think that God has a plan.
A higher power brings volunteers and inmates to a Springfield church.
This church was a broken and a destined church, and so isn't a lot of the people that we deal with.
My church, Build Upon the Rock, is in the process of replacing its flooring. When the sheriff was patrolling the area Thursday, he struck up a conversation with church members and discovered they needed some help with the manual labor.
I don't think it was a coincidence that the sheriff was here and he's like, well, what are you guys doing in the gym? And we're like, well, we're getting ready to tear out the old floor and just put a new floor down, you know? And so he was like, well, I've got all these men.
Men like John Bowling. He's an inmate at the Clark County Jail, now helping with some of the church's heavy lifting.
We tore the floor up yesterday and then tore some trusses out and, just more or less unloaded trash outside, in the dumpster.
Bowling is part of the jail's Pride program that helps rehabilitate inmates back into society.
They do get out of the jail, and they're getting fresh air and all that, but they're actually out on the streets learning trade.
Side by side, church members and inmates work together, not only remodeling the church, but also reforming how folks see inmates.
I wish they just look at us as we're human beings, and we do work hard and want to give back. We just don't take, we're good people.
By the end of the day, when we left here, they're all, there's an older gentleman in here giving these guys, a handshake. Our guys are thankful. Actually, the older gentleman was giving them hugs and just blessing them.
And after the work is completed, the church says they will welcome the inmates back with open arms once they're released from behind bars.
These inmates are always welcome here. Actually, many of these inmates go here and we disciple them, build relationships with them in an intentional community.
And with the inmates' help, the church is actually ahead of schedule in replacing the flooring.
That's a great program. So are all of the inmates eligible to participate?
No, actually no, that's not true. It's only for nonviolent offenders. You may have seen some of them cleaning up trash along the highway, and recently they painted the gym of Kenton Ridge High School.
Interesting stuff. All right, Kelly King, thank you.